Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's swearing-in ceremony for the Tararua District Council 2025-2028. My name is Malcolm Alexander. I'm the Chief Executive of Tararua District Council and will open the meeting and preside until such time as the Mayor has taken his oath and then hand over to him. Before getting into the formalities of the evening, I just got a couple of housekeeping matters to make. You'll see on the left and the right and at the end fire exit points that are clearly marked. They're double doors. In the event, obviously, of a fire alarm, exit there. If there's an earthquake, drop, cover and hold, and once the shaking has subsided, exit. To my right is Ali. Ali is our warden for the night, should that prove necessary. In the unlikely event it should prove necessary, but if it does, she's the boss. Follow her instructions. In terms of facilities, bathrooms are located for the ladies at the top of the stairs as you've come in on the first landing, and men's are on the ground floor under the stairs. At this point, I'd like to invite Councillor Te-Waka to give a karakia to open proceedings.
A tēnā tātou, kia inoi tātou. E te atua manakitia mātou I tēnei wā. Ho mai tō aruha me tō wairua mahaki kia tutuki ngā kaupapa keimui a mātou. Kia Māori, kia tau, kia noho I te ako. I te tika, I te puno, me te mārama hoki, kia whakahonore I te ingoa tapu. Āmene.
I declare the inaugural meeting for the Tararua District Council open. I extend a welcome to all who are present, family and friends of elected members. Welcome. To the elected members themselves, I extend my welcome and congratulations for being successful at the most recent set of elections. Local democracy depends on people standing up and participating on behalf of their community and indeed leading their community. So congratulations to you all. I will shortly invite the Mayor to come up and make his declaration, but a couple of points for elected members, just so we're all on the same page. First of all, there's a set of stairs there. Be careful coming up those stairs. They are slightly narrow, so just hold the banister if you will. The Mayor will take his declaration first, and then he will take the declaration of each of you in turn. That'll be done in alphabetical order. The first councillor after the Mayor, then the first councillor, take a seat on the stage, starting from the far left seat, with the last councillor, that'll be you, Councillor Wards, here. Are we clear on that? Do not return to the bottom, you're to stay on the stage. I'd like to formally invite His Worship, Mayor Scott Gilmore, to come up to the podium and make and attest his declaration.
I, Scott Michael Gilmore, declare that I will faithfully and impartially, and according to the best of my skill and judgment, execute and perform in the best interests of the Tararua District the powers, authorities and duties vested in or imposed upon me as Mayor of the Tararua District by virtue of the Local Government Act 2002, the Local Government Official Information and Meetings Act 1987, or any other act. Thank you very much, Malcolm. Kia ora koutou katoa. Good evening, everyone. I want to firstly acknowledge our past mayors and councillors and extend a warm welcome to our honoured guests from Rangatane o Tamaki Nui Arua and Ngāti Kahungunu ki Tamaki Nui Arua, and to everyone who has joined us for this special ceremony tonight. It is an honour and a privilege to stand before you as Mayor of the Tararua District. To those who have placed their trust in us, thank you. The confidence of our community is both humbling and motivating. I offer my sincere congratulations to each of my fellow elected members, whether you are returning for another term or joining council for the first time. You have all earned the confidence of your communities. Together, we bring a valuable mix of experience, fresh perspectives, and local insight, the kind of balance that can truly make a difference. To our Chief Executive and to the entire Council team, thank you. We know that elections can be a time of uncertainty, but your professionalism, support, and commitment to keeping the wheels turning through the transition have not gone unnoticed. We appreciate you, and we look forward to working alongside you in the term ahead. To my family, to my friends and supporters, thank you. The demands of public service are many, and none of us do this alone. Your encouragement and understanding makes this possible. Over the past months, our community has spoken clearly. We've heard what matters most to the people of the Tararua District. A council that is focused on the essentials, delivering quality services affordably, managing finances responsibly, and making it easier for people to engage with and trust local government. Affordability will be the cornerstone of our decision making. We must ensure that every dollar is spent wisely, with a constant focus on value and efficiency. But just as importantly, we must invest where it counts, in our people, in our infrastructure, and in our communities. Efficiency is not just about tightening budgets. It's about improving how we work. It's about listening, adapting, and find better ways to deliver outcomes. Community engagement must be more than just a tick box. We must be genuine. Our people want to be heard. They want to feel part of the decisions that shape our towns and our futures. That's how we build trust and strengthen the partnership between council and community. We also know that strong local leadership depends on strong relationships, both within our district and beyond it. Working constructively with central government, neighbouring councils, iwi, and community organisations will be vital. The changes and challenges we will face this term will be significant and can only be met through collaboration and mutual respect. While the next 3 years will bring challenges, they will also bring great opportunities if we work together with open minds, shared purpose, and respect for the people we serve. We can then make this term one of real progress and pride for the Tararua District. So let's get started. Let's lead with integrity, listen with humility, and act with courage. Ngā mihi nui, thank you. Now we move to the rest of the elected members making their declarations. So first up, I would like to invite Councillor Alison Amboy.
I, Alison Jade Wong Amboy, declare that I will faithfully and impartially and according to the best of my skill and judgment, execute and perform in the best interests of the Tararua district the powers, authorities and duties vested in or imposed upon me as a member of the Tararua District Council by virtue of the Local Government Act 2002 and the Local Government Official Information Meetings Act 1987 or any other act. Kia ora koutou. I just wanted to take a moment to acknowledge every single one of you who has supported me throughout this campaign and followed me on this journey. Whether you sent a message, helped deliver flyers, had conversations with your neighbours, or simply believed in me, thank you. Your support has meant more than I can put into words. To my whānau and friends, thank you for standing by me, lifting me up, and reminding me why I put my hand up in the first place. Campaigns are never easy, but having you all beside me made every step worth it. A special thank you to my mum for your strength and guidance, to my siblings for always backing me, even when things get tough. To my partner, thank you for your patience and encouragement, and to my grandparents, your wisdom and love have grounded me every day. And to everyone who has helped on the ground, those who gave their time, advice and energy, this campaign was as much as yours as it was mine. I am so grateful, and I'm incredibly proud of what we've built together. I am excited for what comes next. This is just the beginning. For me, for us, and for our community. Ngā mihi nui, thank you all so much.
Next up, I'd like to invite Councillor Chris Corlett.
I, Christopher Lee Corlett, declare that I will faithfully and impartially, and according to the best of my skills and judgment, execute and perform in the best interests of the Tararua district the powers, authorities and duties in or imposed upon me as a member of the Tararua District Council by virtue of Local Government Act 2002, the Local Government Official Information and Meetings Act of 1987 or any other act. It's been an amazing journey. A big thank you to my wife, who's been the absolute biggest supporter I could possibly have. She's helped me through everything here. And then a big thank you to everyone else who I've met throughout the campaign. It's been an interesting journey, very different to what I usually do in life, but I look forward to being here, being a part of the community and trying to help out and understand how to make things better. I've managed to learn a lot from everyone out there. I've met with so many people, learnt so many things, and now start to understand even more about our community, the community that I grew up in. You know, I love our district. I want to see it grow even more, and I really want to make a difference for you all. And I look forward to working with all the other councillors and all the council members. So, thank you.
I'd now like to invite up Councillor Peter Johns.
There you go. I, Peter Allen Johns, declare that I will faithfully and impartially and according to the best of my skill and judgment, execute and perform in the best interests of the Tararua district the powers, authorities and duty vested in or imposed upon me as a member of the Tararua District Council by virtue of the Local Government Act 2002, the Local Government Official Information and Meetings Act 1987, or any other act.
Congratulations, Councillor.
I have a feeling I was the first right-hander. Just to sign that. Were you? Oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't. For those of you who don't know me, I've been here for some time. This is my 6th time on council, and I wasn't going to stand this time, other than the biggest priority in the last Australian was to get a new district plan in place. And we failed to do that. And there's no fault on the part of staff or council, really. Government has stepped in and said they want to put a stop on district plan change until they bring out new legislation. But, and the reason for doing that is they want to make it easier for councils to increase housing opportunities for people, primarily, among other things. We'll see where the legislation hasn't come out yet, so we'll see what that brings. But yeah, for me, it's unfinished business, and I want to make damn sure that we get a new district plan in place that enables us to grow and increase our rating base and make it easier on ratepayers. But thank you.
I'd now like to invite up Councillor Elizabeth Kennedy.
I, Elizabeth Kennedy, declare that I will faithfully and impartially and according to the best of my skill and judgment execute and perform in the best interests of the Tararua District the powers, authorities and duties vested in or imposed upon me as a member of the Tararua District Council by virtue of the Local Government Act 2002, the Local Government Official Information and Meetings Act 1987 or any other act. I just want to say thank you for everyone who believed in me and supported me, because having been quite new to the district, I've only 3 years, I was really humbled to get here, so thank you.
I'd now like to invite up Councillor Peter Naylor.
I, Peter Michael Naylor, declare that I will faithfully and impartially, and according to the best of my skill and judgment, execute and perform in the best interests of the Tararua District the powers, authorities and duties invested in or imposed upon me as a member of the Tararua District Council by virtue of the Local Government Act 2002, the Local Government Official Information and Meetings Act 1987 or any other act.
Thank you.
I feel one of the hardest challenges has been coming up the steps. So I'd like to thank certainly my family, who's been really supportive, my wife and children, and on this journey, and also the encouragement from Mayor Scott and Councillor Peter Johns for encouraging me to stand in the first place. It's been a real privilege to get out and walk the streets of the 3 Southern Ward towns, meet the people at the various meetings that have been imposed upon. So it's been a really great journey, and I'm feeling exceptionally positive about the future of this council. We have a really good mixture of experience and new skills and encouragement, as well as diversity in our age and genders. And so I think it's a real great opportunity for us to make the district grow forward really quickly. Thank you.
Now I'd like to invite up Councillor Kishan Tawaka.
He mea tauaki tēnei e ahau e ki Sean Kane Elena Rangimārie e te waka ki te piripono me te tōkeke. E tauaki ana au ka mahi au a ka whakatutiki au i ngā kaha, i ngā mana, me ngā haipapa ki tā ngā arotau o te rohe o tāmaki nui ārua, ki tā te taumata hoki o ōku pukenga me aku whakataunga, e tauana ki roto i au, e tauana ki runga i au hei mema o te kaunihira ārohe o tāmaki nui ārua, mo te Local Government Act 2000 mo te Local Government Official Information and Meetings Act ko tahi mano I waro wari te kaumawhitu a mo e tahi atu ture. Tēnā tātou katoa, and thank you all for coming. E tika ana, kia mihi ki te ture tuatahi o te whenua nei, ko te ture tuatahi ko te tikanga. E ahu mai te tikanga I te whenua, I ngā atua, I ngā kōrero o tātou tupuna heke iho ki a mātou. Koia. I extend my mihi tonight to he whakaputanga o te rangatiratanga o Nutirene, the Declaration of Independence, and te tiriti o Waitangi, te mea tūturu. These documents are the true pou of this country, our backbone. Ko tāku e ki taurangi nei, me u, me mau, me whai ahau ki ngā kupu o te tiriti, o he whakaputanga hoki, kia mana ai. Kia ora.
Now I'd like to invite up Councillor Steve Wallace.
Make it quick.
I, Stephen Andrew Wallace, declare that I will faithfully and impartially, and according to the best of my skill and judgment, execute and perform the best in the interest of the Tararua district, the powers, authorities and duties vested or imposed upon me as a member of the Tararua District Council by virtue of the Local Government Act 2002, the Local Government Official Information and Meetings Act 1987, and any other act.
Congratulations, Councillor.
Thank you, Mayor Scott. Well, here we are. It seems like yesterday, it was 3 years ago that I was standing in the same position. And what an honour to serve the people of this district. I would first like to say a big thank you to my wife. I forgot her last time. Little secret. No, especially to my wife and my family and my team that helped me along this journey. As you know, we were in two fairs this time round, and what a journey it was. I met a lot of people. We've got a great district, and it was really encouraging to see people get involved with our district. I'm looking forward to the challenges ahead. And there are going to, this trilenium is going to be something that we will never, has in the way it's been constructed, with waters, etc. I must mention one person in particular, one of my mentors, Kerry Sullivan, Councillor Kerry Sullivan. He's a great mentor because he's been involved in what I was deputy chair last time. But I really appreciate everyone, and you know who you are in the room, my very close friends, my very, very close friends and family. Thank you very much for the support that you gave me along the way. Thank you.
And I would now like to invite up Councillor Sharon Wards.
I, Sharon Mary Wards, declare that I will faithfully and impartially, and according to the best of my skill and judgment, execute and perform, in the best interests of the Tararua district, the powers, authorities and duties vested in or imposed upon me as a member of the Tararua District Council by virtue of the Local Government Act 2002, the Local Government Official Information and Meetings Act 1987, or any other act.
Excuse me, this is doing something slightly different for that. Before Councillor Wards speaks, I just want to formally announce that I am using my powers under the Local Government Act to formally appoint Councillor Sharon Wards as Deputy Mayor. Congratulations, Deputy Mayor.
Now I get to speak. Oh, goodness. It's been a big day. It's so fantastic that you've all come out to support all of us. I do want to say some brief acknowledgements. I'm very grateful to my family. They're all here in this room. I think my beloved husband is very glad that I've got myself on for a third term because it's going to keep me out of trouble for a little bit longer, I would say. Over the last term, though, my dearly beloved Simon has become quite a political animal as we watch the recorded meetings throughout it. So our family has certainly got a lot more politically aware over the last, but I can't do it without the support that you've all given me, and love you to bits, so thank you for that. I want to acknowledge my neighbours who nominated me. I've learned over the last 6 years, I've met some fantastic people, and I have some very special friends here from Pongaroa who, if you were to speak to one of them, he's quite glad I've got back on because he reckons he's only just got me trained, so I didn't really want to have to start again. So thank you, David, Heather and Mark, for coming along to support. It means a lot. Love the Pongaroa dearly. I want to finish by acknowledging the people up here on this stage. What a fantastic bunch you've got that are going to steer, direct, make really big decisions about the future of our district in the next 3 years. It takes a heck of a lot of courage to put your name on a nomination form and go through the process that all of them here have been through. And I also want to acknowledge all the ones that stood and put their name up and campaigned and put themselves out there because they believed they could make a difference to this community. So a huge thank you to all of you. I'm really keen to get started and continue the good work that I've been part of in the last 6 years. congratulations, Scott. You've worked hard for this role. I've just got to get my head around calling you your worship instead of a few other words that might have been used in the past. So thank you very much, everyone. This is your team Tararua, so how about we give them a big hand?
Ladies and gentlemen, you have elected a strong team. I want to acknowledge one member of council who unfortunately wasn't able to be here tonight, Councillor Erana Peeti-Webber, who had very, very long-standing commitments that she couldn't move. Councillor Erana will be sworn in at the next available council meeting that she is attending, so I want to be clear on that. You have a strong team of councillors that will be staying back to have some light refreshments. Before we do that though, we will be shortly adjourning the meeting, as this meeting will carry on to a formal meeting of council continuing tomorrow. So I am just announcing now that the meeting will be adjourned to reconvene on Friday the 31st of October 2025 at 9:30 a.m. in the Dannevirke Council Chambers, 156 High Street, Dannevirke, right upstairs. But with that, I now adjourn the meeting.
Take me down to the Tararua district, where the air is clean and the